My name is Nathaniel Nyok. I am a member of a group known around the world as the Lost Boys of Sudan. I am originally from the Republic of South Sudan, but I am a citizen of the United States, and I am a college graduate from Kennesaw State University. I have also founded a nonprofit organization called Ambassadors for Change, with a mission to build a high school in the Republic of South Sudan, the newest country in the world. I remember the day my village was attacked. My father had sent me into the cattle camp to look after the cattle. And one morning, soldiers from the government came to my village and started shooting at us at the cattle camp. So we ran away from the cattle camp and heading toward the village. Unfortunately, we were welcomed by the wailing in the village and the smoke. We realized that the village was burning. Because of my fear to go back to the village while it is on fire, I could not go home to be reunited with my family. And besides, I didn't even know if they were part of the people in the village that were dead, or maybe if they were part of the group that ran to a different direction. So there was no way that I was able to get to meet them. And somebody maybe in the crowd, the big number of boys that was stranded in the jungle, decided to maybe head a different direction so that we could go to safety.
What do you think was the objective of the people attacking your village?
Well, I think the government wanted to attack the villages in order to discourage the people from the villages from joining the rebel group.
From the point where you hid in the jungle, tell me about the walk.
Well, the walk from the village to a refugee camp in Ethiopia was very tedious because of the miles that I had to walk, because of the hunger that I had to endure, because along the way there was no food. We did not bring any with us from our villages since we ran from the cattle camp. Because of the terrain of the area, the weather changes every time. Also the wild animals in the jungle also wanted to feed on us. That was also one of the difficult challenges on the way.
Did you see anyone firsthand get left behind?
Yes, a lot of people. Actually, all this happened before me, and in front of me, I saw it all happening. A lot of people died. We kind of just move along, and because at this time, I or anybody in the group was helpless. We could not do anything. And so when something happened, we just call it that somebody being unlucky. But there's not much you could do. If you decide to be there for that person, then you will end up maybe dying just like that person. So whenever it is, maybe if the death is related to being thirsty, I cannot sit there with somebody who is thirsty. I have to move along to see if I will be able to find some water source, maybe before us. And that's what we actually did. If it is something that was related to an animal attack, then you cannot help that too. Because if you stay there, the animal will end up killing that person, and then next will be you. So it was just a matter of escaping every challenge.
And how old were you?
I was 8 years old.